Show. The hashtag is eCircuit. Guys, I just want to introduce you guys to WURLD. WURLD has worked with some of the biggest names in the world, in America, just in, you know, Timbaland, B.O.B., and so many others. And he's going to tell us all about this. He has a beautiful story, and I just can't wait for you guys to listen into his music, which is so amazing. Welcome.
Thank you so much for having me.
You're so awesome.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. I love your hair though.
Thanks,
I love your hair.
Thanks.
And you know, you've done quite a number of colors on your hair. Is that like your signature?
You know what? I think
style,
I've gone through like different shades of blue.
Yeah.
So,
But the blue is my favorite color.
yeah, it's my favorite color actually.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
we have that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So why, you know, why do you feel that vibe, you know, to have the different colors on your hair?
You know what? It was like one of those spontaneous things, right? That I did. Like, I've always wanted to do color with my hair, but I really wanted to do blonde. But when I was sitting on my colorist chair, I looked at it. I was like, this looks like everybody has the same color. And she had blue color right next to her. I was like, what other color do you have? She said, I have a blue. I was like, you know what? Let's try it.
Let's try it.
Let's try it. And I tried it in like 2 years now. Literally. I've been going through different shades of blue. So yeah,
Wow,
here I am, still blue.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So which, you know, brings me, let me just ask you this question among the first questions is, give me like 2 words that describe you.
2 words?
Yeah.
Human.
Of course.
And patient.
Patient.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Interesting. All right. So WURLD, is that your official name, or how did you come about with that name?
So WURLD came about like many years ago when I started creating like my first artist project. A lot of the songs I was creating were like, a lot of people would come to me like, yo, this song sounds very worldly. It sounds like just world music, right? After playing my songs to a few friends, and everyone kept saying the same thing, it kind of stuck to me. I was like, yo, WURLD sounds like a dope name to like go with the music. But initially I spelled it as WURLD. Shortly after that I realized like it was going to be hard for people to find me on the internet, because you have WURLD, you search WURLD, like I'll probably be like this. Exactly. So so the U in the middle was nothing really creative. It's just making it easy for people to find me online. So it was really nothing too deep to it. So like I changed that maybe like a month after that. And WURLD is pronounced world still, but with a U. Okay. Yeah, so it's WURLD with U in it.
Yeah. All right. So born in Nigeria, you know, and then you went to the US and started doing music. So let's go through your journey in a bit. How did you find yourself in the US?
So I actually went to the US to study, like for college. And I studied computer science and had my master's degree as well. And really, music was a part of me, regardless of being in college. But I really owe it to my parents to finish college. My master's degree was the hardest part because I had to go back in, which I did. But while I was in college, I kept music, you know, a part of me. When I'm not in school, I'll go to talent shows. I would, you know, meet people and, you know, producers. So I lived in Atlanta. So Atlanta is like a hub for creating music. That's where most of like the most amazing songwriters in America are. So a lot of like major labels send artists to Atlanta to create music. So I found myself in that mix. So I learned how to create music, different types of music, R&B music, pop music. I met some of the most amazing people, rappers, B.O.B., Trinidad James. I met Akon there. A lot of people that I created with was in Atlanta. So for me, I had like an opportunity to just, you know, just learn different culture. I was born in Nigeria. I did high school in Nigeria, and being an adult in America, I kind of like felt like I had best of both worlds. So it makes it easy for me to kind of like fuse my childhood with my adulthood. And I feel like it comes across in my music. Yeah.
All right. So, I mean, that's when you moved to America, of course, that's when you started your music.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, you know, career versus passion for you, which way is out there, or which is more important to you?
Passion. being able to wake up every day loving what you do, that's passion. Passion pushes you through hearing a lot of no's, you know?
Yeah.
It's not good enough. I went through like many years of no's. It's not good enough. Passion makes you come back. Passion makes you do it when you're not making money doing it.
Yeah.
Passion makes you come here today. Like I literally just landed like less than like 2 hours ago. You know, passion makes you like, oh, you know what, let's go do this interview. We'll sleep later.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
passion is going to push me through the next phases. So passion first. Yeah.
Of course, and we do, you know, appreciate that, you know, you came through despite, you know, just...
no, I'm happy to be here. Thanks for having me. Thanks
You're
for
welcome.
inviting me. I'm honored.
Yeah, you're welcome. Okay, so now, you know, of course, the kind of music, you know, in the Western is just Western contemporary kind of music, and then there's, you know, the African culture in you.
Yeah.
So how are you able to merge that, you know, and come up with this beautiful music that we're listening to?
So I'm African first, right?
Yes.
Born in Africa, born in Nigeria, Lagos. And as a child, my parents introduced me early and my siblings to African music. That's what you listen to, right? I tell this story like, imagine sitting in the back seat of your parents' car. You don't control what kind of music your parents are playing.
Yeah.
I dare you to try it, right?
Yeah.
So you just sit back and take it all in, whatever it is. So like for me, I was introduced to Fuji music, Afro beats, even more Fuji and Juju music, right? And high life music. Like my parents used to listen to that. So as a kid, I was introduced to that early. Moving abroad, I had to learn, you know, I learned different style of music. So for me, like fusing those two worlds, you know, it comes naturally. So I feel like I'm living my childhood dreams. You know, going back to being a kid again when I create music, fusing African sound. And I feel like Africa's in a beautiful space right now. This is the best time to export African sound. My conversations are very universal, but the music that I've been fusing lately are like African sound. Like I'm happy when I play my music to people on the other side in the Western world, and they just love the music, but really like, they are curious, what sound is that? I love the music and I like, this is African sound, African music. So it's a beautiful thing. Yeah.
So what inspires you? What inspires your music?
Family, experience, my journey, meeting people, being aware of the surroundings. Right now, like, you know, I create from a very selfless point. My conversation is quite selfless. It's really beyond me. I try to figure out ways to uplift people through my music in different forms. It's different conversations.
Yeah.
I feel like I have so much to say in the years to come. So the few songs I have right now is just the introduction.
There are a few songs, but they're so awesome though.
Thank
you write your own music?
Yes, all my music.
And then you also write for other people.
For other people as well.
The likes of?
I've written for Akon, written for B.O.B. as rap artist, so like Akon does like pop stuff. Written for like Trinidad James, a lot of like pop singers, female singers. Written for Mario, an R&B singer. Just to name a few people, like I've been, like I had like a few, like I'll say like many years in my career, early years, where I was just a songwriter.
Yeah.
I was one of those songwriters that labels will call like, yo, we have a new artist, we need a songwriter. They'll call me, I'll go into the studio, just write songs. That was me at a time. But transitioning to being an artist, it makes it easier for me to like have clear conversations of what I want to talk about and figure out ways to execute those.
All right, so other than, you know, Show Off, which we've just listened to, which is literally my favorite song, you also have Trouble. Yeah, just tell us a bit about the song. What is Trouble?
So Trouble is trouble. I find myself observing different women around the world. I would assume that you're trouble. I would assume you cause a lot of trouble out here, right?
No.
You don't?
No?
Good trouble.
No.
You don't make the guys turn around a few times?
Oh yes, I definitely
I would assume that.
But yeah.
So I think you're trouble. The way you smile, I'm sure you're trouble out here. So that's really what that is. Like, I believe trouble is just that irresistible woman, and you know, like, damn, like, she might give me a hard time, but I'm gonna keep coming back. She's giving me trouble, you know. Like, she's that one girl that everybody wants, but she's with me. So people are hating on me. That's trouble. So
yeah. Okay, so let's listen into that song, you know, Trouble.
be the only eyes on you. Your love bring me plenty trouble, so much trouble, so much trouble. Say it's easy, you leave and never love her. All the boys and the girls that lie about you, shoot them down so they run and talk about you. Yeah, yeah. I'm a fool for you, so whatever. They can talk about me whenever. I'm a fool for you, so whatever. I'll be here by your side whenever. We are lovers, we live forever. Through desire, we live forever. We are dreamers, we live forever. Through this passion, we live forever. I know you like dirty dancing. All your girls are dirty dancing. Like it better when you're dancing. You know just how I like it. Girl, you're the one for me. 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 All them girls have been lining for me. Drop it like dirty whining for me. You're the only one that I see. You're the only one for me. All them girls have been lining for me. Drop it like dirty whining for me. You're the only one that I see. You're the only one for me. I don't know how long I've been here. You were once a dream living in my head. Freeze me here forever, you know I don't care. You give me plenty, plenty trouble. Trouble, so trouble. Say it's easy, you leave and never love her.
Yes.
Record. Yeah,
yes.
amazing producer. Yeah.
All right, yes. So that's WURLD, Nigerian born, American based.
Yeah.
So I want to ask you, you know, being signed to Universal, you know, music group, you know, how is that like?
Honestly, it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. We have common goals. Really, it's all about really working together to create new Africa.
Yeah.
Pushing the culture forward. A lot of people doing amazing things. Just adding another range to it. The rest of the world is watching. So pretty much like my conversations and everything I'm doing is my conversations, just adding to what all these other amazing artists are doing, and you know, working together to push the culture forward. And this is African excellence. Yeah.
All right, it's so amazing, you know, because you're taking Africa to the world in such a unique way, which is amazing. So you have something you're working on. I'm not quite sure where exactly you are. 7-track project. I'm not.
Yeah, I'm working on. Actually, it's done already. It's an EP coming before the end of the year. It's called Contagious. It's a 7-track EP. Show You Off is the first song. Contagious is my newest single. So I have 5 unreleased tracks. It's very, it's just colorless music, Africa first in the world conversations, just universal music really. And I can't wait to share it. And I'll be putting the information out on my social media handle. This is WURLD, and it's THISISWURLD. So like sometime within the next month I'll be putting the information out, so people can actually like, you know, follow me and stay connected. There's so many more like shows and private events, you know, I'll be sharing a lot of this information.
All right, so was that inspired by Kanye West?
You know what, it's so crazy, like this project was done in March before Kanye actually announced his 7-track project. You know, and I have another project I'm doing with SARS, which is like 7 tracks. Like a lot of things that I've done, you know, recently, like, or a lot of times I see other people do it as well, and I think it's just good like minds. I look at it that way, you know. Yeah,
it's great minds.
Great minds. Yeah,
exactly.
Absolutely. Yeah.
All right, so I know it's been like 2 hours in Kenya, but maybe, I don't know, have you listened to some Kenyan music?
I've not had a chance yet. We listened to Silence in the car coming here. Really, it was really nothing.
Really?
I don't remember listening to anything. It was just like silent. Like the person that drove us did not introduce any vibes to me. So I'm here for the week. So I'm actually looking forward to finding like hidden gems. I know Kenya has amazing music, and I'm looking forward to find out new artists. Some of the music you guys vibe to. So I love to learn. I love to listen to new music. I want to be inspired by the time I leave here. Hopefully I can collaborate with some Kenyan artists.
Probably. I'm very sure like you like some of the artists and some of the music. I'm very sure you love some of it.
Yes, I can't wait to like, I'm here to take it all in.
Yeah. All right, so other than the EP is done.
Yeah.
So what are you now working on?
I'm working on Trouble, another collaborative project with SARS. It's another 7-track EP. I'm going to be working with a lot of different artists on collaborations, features. So like really I'm going to have a lot of songs. Hopefully I can have a Kenyan artist on collaboration to add to that list. You know, so I'm looking forward to sharing a lot of music.
So you're in Kenya mainly for the media tour?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, but what else do you want to do in Kenya?
I want to eat the food. Yeah, I want to meet the locals. I want to learn the culture. You know, as much as possible. So pretty much, really, like like we as human beings, we have to keep learning every day. The better I understand the culture, the more I know how to relate and embrace my Kenyan family in the future.
Kenyans are so loving, I have to say that. So you can expect lots of love.
You seem loving.
I do. I am very loving.
Absolutely.
Though. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Did you talk? Am I loving or no?
It's okay. You seem loving today.
Today, just today only. Oh wow.
Oh,
so it's just good vibes then. I'm lucky.
Always.
I'm lucky to meet you in that space.
I'm always like this. Leave this guy alone. Yeah. But anyway, so we definitely wish you all the best.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
And the latest, song again.
Contagious.
Another song that I absolutely love. Because I don't know, your beats are so different.
Yeah.
And your music is just soothing to the soul.
Just to add, so like Contagious is Fuji Juju vibes, Afrobeat, right? So pretty much, like I mentioned earlier, going back to my childhood. So I feel like Africa is in a great space right now where this is our time to share all the hidden gems. People have seen only a very small percentage of what Africa has to offer. So I think in the next years to come, I know myself and all my peers and artists and different people are going to start tapping into all these different gems. We have so much to choose from. So Contagious is Fuji Juju vibes, like the likes of Shina Pizzas, Barista. You have King Sunny Ade from Nigeria. They created those vibes, and I'm sure in Kenya there's so many legendary sounds.
Yes,
right. So pretty much, this song was me tapping into another vibe and encouraging people to, like from my part of the world to tap into other vibes outside Afrobeat. So you have Fuji music. So this is like the first of its kind, taking that vibe, fusing with like some now music into the future. So that's what that is. Happy people are contagious. Energy is contagious. Love is contagious. That's the conversation. So yeah, it's a universal conversation.
Right. Wow, that's amazing. So I'll ask you one last question, which is what we are discussing today. Do you talk to your exes? And how frequently should you talk to your exes?
I don't talk to my exes. And how frequently should you? It depends on the type of situation. If it's a friendly situation, once every other year, just to see how they're doing, and after that, keep it moving, right? So if it's not a friendly situation, never keep it moving.
Yeah. So that's why you don't talk to them.
No. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, okay. I don't.
All right. You don't.
Yeah, keep it moving. Yeah.
Okay. All right. That is World exclusively right here on Isakid. First time in Kenya. First time, doing a TV interview. We do really appreciate.
Thank you so much for having me.
Such an honor.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
All right. So I'm going to give you a chance to perform Contagious. So the floor is yours. Bring this house down. So guys, don't go anywhere. Please watch out for our World, and we're about to listen to Contagious. So DJ Talk, take it away.
Happy people, live your life, you are so contagious.